Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I am Sam, aka Color Fusion Crochet, and on today's video I want to do a kind of like how many hats can I make in a video, I guess. Because I found a pattern that I thought was pretty simple, and it's a beanie for the winter. So it's this pattern here, and it is by MJ's Off the Hook Designs, and I want to do a how many of this hat because I love how cute this hat is with the granny squares, and then you have the brim that you can flip up with the pom. And I feel like that this hat, it did not take me too long. The longest part of this hat, I would say, would be the what do you call this, the part that flips up, like the little brim of the hat, the ribbing, there you go, the ribbing of the hat. That is probably what took me the longest, but I love this design so much. I think it's very, very cute. And then after you get this part finished, I feel like the granny squares just work up like so quickly. So I want to make a couple of hats, and I want to make it in some other cute colors. I love this gray. Obviously it's a neutral color and I love gray. This one's so cute. So I'm gonna pick some colors out, and we are going to see how many of those hats that I can make in today's video. Now, the only thing is I can't do like a full 24-hour video because I don't know why I choose to do this the day before I have to work. I work Thursday and Friday, 12-hour shifts. So I'm going to keep track of the time to see. I want to do it basically in like a day. So right now, today it is, I don't have my watch on. It is, come on. Is my tablet dead? Oh my God. All right, let me be RB and check and see what time it is. Actually, Alexa, what time is it?
It's 11:08 a.m.
It's 11:08 a.m. My tablet's dead. That doesn't help me. I need that so I can read the pattern. So I have to charge that or put it on the charger so I can look at the pattern while I do this. So let's just plug that up right there. There we go. So that's going to be charging. Okay, so like I was saying, I can do this over like a 24-hour period, but it won't really be 24 hours because obviously I have to sleep. And then this evening before I go to work, I have to drop my dog off at my parents'. So it is, Alexa, what time is it again?
It's 11:08 a.m.
11:08. So we're gonna get started here shortly. We're gonna pick some colors out of our hats as we go. And yeah, we're gonna see. So 11 o'clock, we'll just say 11 o'clock. And I think I'll probably be able to come back and continue. I could probably get a few done by tonight, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I said, those hats probably take me just like a couple of hours, and that's it. So we're gonna see how many I can get done. Maybe I should just do it like that. If I can get a couple of them done by tonight, like we'll just say I'm gonna have to leave here at least by 7 o'clock to drop my dog off. You know what I just thought about, y'all? I also have to go. I have to go to the grocery store. Ew. I don't want to do that. Oh my God. I don't necessarily love going grocery shopping, but I have to get some stuff so that way I have like food for lunch for work. All right, so that cuts our time down a little bit. So we'll say 6 o'clock because I need to go to the grocery store. That might take me just a little under an hour or so, but I'll drop my dog off first, go to the grocery store. So I'm giving myself till 6 o'clock tonight to see how many I can do. And yeah, we're just gonna get started with that. Okay, I had to go grab my watch because I feel naked without my watch. But as I was doing that, I just happened to look to my side. So yesterday I finished a cardigan that I was working on, and I'll show it to you guys. It's super cute. I love this color scheme of this cardigan that I did. But y'all, look at this. Okay, It is absolutely gorgeous. It's so cute. Hold on, we're gonna back this up here. Let me try this on for y'all because it came out really, really cute. And I have a sweatshirt on, but it's okay. And y'all, look how freaking cute this is. I love it. I love these sleeves. I am like obsessed with this hexagon cardigan pattern. It's by Passionate Goods. That's where I got the pattern from. But I like the fact that I made this, like, it is so cozy. I made it like a little longer, so it's like tunic length, so it covers up your bum in the back. Y'all, this is cute. And I think, you know what? I think that I'm gonna make a hat with the same yarn so that it matches. And if you are interested in it, I will be posting that to my Etsy. And this is also on there. It's still up for grabs, y'all. So check it out. Okay, but yes, I think that is going to be the first hat that I make. So that way it matches the cardigan. So let's do that, which I just had it actually sitting over here on the side because I didn't even put it away yet from when I made the cardigan. I got a whole skein left. So let me get my chair back. This is Red Heart Super Saver Jumbo in the color Camouflage. So we're gonna start with this. And I believe for that hat pattern, I can't remember if I needed 1 or 2 hooks sizes. Where is it? Where'd it go? Here it goes. Okay, I need a 7mm hook. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, wait. You know what I just thought about? So this particular pattern is made with chunky yarn, like weight 5. This is a weight 4 yarn. I mean, I think I can still make it. It's gonna take a bit longer because it's a weight 4 and I'm not gonna use a 7mm hook, obviously, because then it's gonna look ridiculously large. So we'll size that down to a 6 and see how that goes. Yeah. Well, we're gonna find out. I think what I'll do is I think that I will be okay using a 6mm for the body. And we will just have to do the ribbing. I'll go with a 5.5 for the ribbing. So yeah, let's do that. So we'll start. And I guess we're just gonna trial this because this is where I need to be creative with switching up the hook sizes with the yarn. So there we go. Where's my 5.5? Here is my 5.5. And this pattern is worked from the ribbing. So from the bottom up, I believe, if I remember correctly. And I'm going to be making the large adult, which this hat pattern actually comes in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different sizes from baby to large adult. And I told y'all this in the last video, but I got a big head, so I'm gonna be making a large adult. But I just feel like in general, maybe it's just my tension is tight. Because I feel like I made a hat for me and I made a hat for somebody else and then my mom tried it on and it fit them too. So maybe like my tension could just be tight. So we're just gonna maybe say that. But anyway, let's get started because we're wasting time talking. Okay, and I think I have come to the conclusion that I am just going to be using a 6mm hook because I feel like I made another hat with a 6mm and it was worsted weight and it came out fine. We'll just have to adjust accordingly and I think it'll still be cute. It'll still come out good. 10, 11. Yeah, so yeah. Yep, so I think while I make my hats today, I'm probably gonna start watching or finish watching my show that I was watching on Netflix, Outlander. I don't know if y'all watch Outlander, but it is a really good show, and I just started back watching it. I picked it up a few years ago. It's really, really good. I stopped watching it for a while, and then I picked it back up, stopped watching it for a while. I don't know. It takes a lot for me to watch new shows. I usually just like to put something on the background for like background noise. But I picked it back up, and I'm almost finished with the whole thing, and I'm sad because I only have 2 episodes left to watch, so I'm probably just gonna turn that on, finish that up, and yeah, watch, probably throw something else in the background on after that. Quick check-in. So this is the band, and it is 12:45. So I did not take that whole entire time though. I just was texting and I was watching. It probably was not a good idea to watch Outlander because I'm getting like hooked in, and I'm like stopping and just like literally just glued to the TV screen at moments. So I would say this probably took me about an hour to do, but this is the band. And I just adjusted it based on like my head. So literally this is how I measure it to make sure that it's fitting correctly. And then I just go like over the ears and make sure we have the correct measurement. I like it to just be a little like tighter fit, like a more tighter fit. So I will be stopping here and doing the slip stitches to put them together, because obviously too the hat is going to stretch. So I don't want to make it too loose and then it doesn't fit. So yes, our band is done, and we are going to be moving on to the body now. Okay, hat number 1 is pretty much complete. I just have to make the little pom for it, and I'm wondering, should I complete that like as finishing the hat, or if I should just call this finished. I mean, I could make it just like this without the pom. I'm debating whether or not I want to put a pom-pom on the top too. But I need to pick a tag to go on it, and I can't decide if I want it to be brown or gray. So Oh, and the time is 2:54. Took me longer than expected because obviously I had stuff happen. I had to stop, eat breakfast. I didn't eat my breakfast until 1:30, and then I was on FaceTime with my mom for a little bit. So yeah, distractors in there sprinkled along. So I don't know what I'm thinking. Am I feeling the gray? Here, I'll show you guys in a second. Am I feeling gray or am I feeling like the brown matches? I can't decide. Gray or brown? I think brown will look nice on that as opposed to the gray. What do we think? Brown? Yeah, I think I'm feeling the brown. It's more like earth tony. It goes with the hat as opposed to like cool tones, I guess. So we will go with the gray tag. So that took a little longer than anticipated, but it's okay. I also had a little bit of like 2 hiccups in between. Like I had to start over because at first when I made the first row, I didn't realize that I made too many, or no, I think it was not enough double crochets in order to put the 3 clusters evenly around the hat. So just had to adjust sizing there. So I had to go back, rip out that single crochet row, and then make it the correct amount that I needed, and then make the correct amount of double crochets around, so that let me flip this up like it should be, so that I would have the clusters evenly around the hat. So let's flip this up, and then we can put our little tag here on the side. I like these because they just screw on. I need to get a screwdriver though so I can tighten it. That's pretty good for now. Okay, here is our first finished beanie. I put it on, like, y'all, my hair is like poofy and I just feel like I'm gonna mess it up. I mean, it's already frizzy as all get out right now because this is like day 2 curls, but here, I'll have to go try it on so we can see what it looks like. Okay, here it is, and this is it without the pom on the top, which I like it. I still think it's cute, but I think adding the pom is gonna make it cuter, so I will add a pom-pom to it. But we're just gonna continue and then do our pom-poms later and continue with another color. So yes, let's pick out another color to start our second hat, and it is now 3 o'clock, so probably we'll get one more in for this evening. Which one do I want to do first? Pink or teal? Pink or teal? Well, you guys know I love teal so much, but I think I'm gonna switch it up a little bit and go with the pink for now. We'll do the pink first and try to get that one done today. Hat number 2 is complete. It is late. I had quite a bit of stuff to do this evening, so I did get our second hat done. It is 9:13. So 2 hats for the day. not too bad. I probably could have got one more in, but I had a lot of running around to do this evening. So, but look how cute this pink one came out. I am going to put a little puff on the top of this one too. I just think it'll make it so adorable. And then I decided to go with the gray tag on this one, obviously. But yes, very, very cute. And I love this so much. So I'm going to stop this here for today, and we will pick up on Saturday, and I will probably try to get at least one or two more hats done on Saturday as well. So we will continue this in a bit. It is Saturday. No, actually, I take that back. I am so sorry, but it is not Saturday. It is Sunday. I was supposed to be back Saturday, but I don't know if you guys can tell, but I ended up getting a cold. So I am like, yesterday I didn't feel the greatest, so I didn't do much yesterday. I literally just ended up putting the poms on these two hats. Not this one, I'm sorry, not the gray one. This one and this hat. I put the poms on yesterday, and that was all about what I was able to do. So I do want to at least accomplish one more hat with you guys. And I'm really gonna like lock in. I think before, watching TV definitely distracts me because I'm not so good at not having to look at where I am going, especially when it comes to doing the brim on these hats, because you have to crochet in the back loop. And I feel like if I don't look, I'm missing it. And so with me watching shows, I'm like locked into shows. So I'm really gonna like hone in and see how long it truly takes. I'm not gonna have any TV on. I'm just gonna focus. Maybe I might throw on some music. We'll see. Probably just in my headphones. But so it is 10:40 right now in the morning. And I really just want to do one more because I really have to make a hat with this color right here. And this is, again, the Karen Macchiato cakes. And this is the color Turbo Turquoise. Yes, this color. And it is gorgeous. So I have to make one more hat at least. And I'm going to see how long it truly takes from the time I start to the time I finish. So that way I can get a true like estimate of how long it takes me to make one of these hats, as opposed to like dilly-dallying and whatever. So we're gonna get to it. And I believe it was the 7. Look, I forgot that fast which hook size it was. I think it's the 7. Pretty sure it's the 7. Yep, 7mm. There we go. All right, so we are gonna get started, and I'm gonna throw in some music and see how long this hat takes me to finish. And I'm gonna do it with the palm as well at the end. So we're gonna just get started and do it. Checking in, and it is 11:40. Well, it was 11:40, 11:41. I finished the band, so the band did take me a solid hour. But we've got it connected, and just look at these beautiful colors. They are so pretty on this band. I love the purple and the teal together. So we're going to continue working onto the body of our hat now. Okay, quick check-in. So I am finished with the beanie part actually, and I added my tag to it, and I just have to make the pom-pom for the top of the hat. And just so you guys can see, we're good on time. So that took me an extra hour and 10 minutes total to weave in all the ends, put the tag on, and now I'm just gonna make the pom for the hat. And our last hat will be complete. And so really you could stop here if you wanted to. It's cute without the pom as well. Here, let me see if I can stick it on our little mannequin here, our little styrofoam guy. You could definitely do it without the pom. Look at those freaking gorgeous colors. I love this color scheme so much, y'all. How cute is that? Like, even without the pom, so if you wanted to stop here, technically it just takes literally a little over 2 hours depending on how fast you crochet. It might even take you less if you crochet faster than I do. I mean, I'm not like super speedy by any means, but I feel like I do crochet pretty quickly when I am focused. So 2 hours, and yeah, you'll have a finished hat. So that's why I say that these are pretty quick. But I am gonna make the pom-pom for the top really quickly and add it to our hat here. So let me put this there that can stay. And I got this little pom-pom maker. I think I might have said it before, but it's the Clover pom-pom maker. I bought this from Michael's, and you can get it. Like, I got mine when they were, you know, they have 40% off of a regular priced purchase. So I think I ended up getting this for like $6 or something like that. It wasn't bad at all. So it's pretty simple to use. You open it up, you make sure that you're open here, and then you literally just start winding around these sides here. You just wind around and around and around. You close this part, shut this down, continue, bring your yarn over and wind it around this part as well. You'll keep winding it as thick as you want it. I like to make mine pretty thick so that way my pom-pom is nice and full. You close this part down, and then when you're finished, you will cut off your yarn, and then you make sure you hold your pom-pom maker closed. You will then cut right down this middle here, and then on both sides, and then I'm here too. And then after that, you make sure you keep it closed. Don't open it just yet. You will just take your yarn, wrap it around both of those middle slots. You tie a knot, and then you will cut off your yarn, leave some for, you know, weaving in and attaching your pom. And then all you do is open it up, open all these up, and then you'll have your pom. So it's really cute. I mean, they come out pretty good looking, and I like it nice and full. So like this one is nice and full. It's so freaking cute. I love these colors too. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and make the pom, attach it, and then we will be done. Okay, so we are finished with hat number 3 for the vlog, and I think this is probably where I'm going to stop. Um, I got finished, let's see, it probably took me a little over 2 hours just for the hat portion, and then the palm literally took me maybe about like 5 or so minutes to make. I was able to make 3 hats for today's vlog. So we have our pretty teal and purple combo. Look at those gorgeous colors. I love this one. It is my favorite. And then we have our camo inspired hat. And then also the pink navy. There's like some gray, black in this one. This one is like gorgeous too. I really love these color combos, but you guys know like my favorite color is teal, so obviously this wins. Y'all, you're gonna have to let me know which one's your favorite in the comments between the 3 of these. They're just so adorable. So definitely can make a few of these in a day. Not a bad make at all. I feel like it works up pretty quickly depending on how quickly you crochet. So definitely can pump out a few of these if you're doing like markets or something like that. But I think this is where I'm going to end today's vlog. So if you want, you can also check these out. They're going to be posted to my Etsy if you guys would like to support me. They will be listed on there for sale. But this is where I'll end today's vlog. I hope you guys liked it. Please make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel, and I will be seeing you guys in the next one. Bye!